Hey, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Drew, aka Booty Sweat, and today we're going to be looking at some Kitana custom variations for competitive play. We're moving on to the princess, the Kanum, whatever it is. I don't know what you call it. I think it's Kanum. Anyway, we're going to be looking at her custom variations today. So if that is something that you're interested in, make sure you stick around. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that I want to just show off real quick is I did add the low fan toss. Now, the low fan toss I just think is really good. As you see, you can actually get a second hit off of it if you amplify. Generally, that's, you know, kind of whatever, but I really enjoy the low fan toss because it's a low projectile, and low projectiles are always good, especially when her only other option is a high projectile. So having a low projectile that people can't just duck under is really nice. But in addition, we have added a move called the Edenian Twist, and that is this little move right here. And the cool thing about this move is it is a double hitting overhead. Now, it replaces Kitana's normal combo ender. You sacrifice a little bit of damage as a result, but the cool thing is you get a lot of damage even just for no meter at all. So Kitana can do some pretty good damage without using any meter in this variation. She gets some pretty cool combos because she can use that move as a combo ender. But in addition, it also gets a fatal blow attached to it. So if you, I have easy fatal blows on just so I can show it to you, but if your crushing blows rather, if your fatal blow is in cooldown mode, then you get this crushing blow if you hit, or if you counter or punish a low hitting attack with this move, then you get that crushing blow. So it gets you a little crushing blow, and then of course, you know, you can go into whatever combos you want. After that, you'd want to do something maybe a little more significant than that. I'll show you some cool combos you can do with this variation here in a minute. But the other cool thing that I like about this variation is we have also added the Air Edenian Twist. So the low fan and the Edenian Twist were already on one of her other variations, but we've added the Air Edenian Twist. So now you can do it from the air as well. And this is really cool because you can neutral jump into it. It kind of changes your trajectory a little bit, makes you come down a little faster. And if your opponent is blocking, you can use it after they block like a jump 3 or something. So you can get a triple overhead when you are trying to apply pressure. Now, this won't catch that many people off too many times. It will work a couple of times, but you don't want to just spam it because it is like minus 19 on block or something. It's very punishable. So if they figure out what you're doing and they just decide to start blocking, then you know you're going to have a hard time. But I think that it's pretty good for catching people out. I've caught people out with it. It's just pretty neat. So again, it has the exact same crushing blow requirements as the regular version. They have the exact same crushing blow requirements. So once you use up one, you don't get the other or anything like that. But what I said for the other one, if it hits a low, like if you jump over a low projectile or a low hitting attack and get with that, then you get that crushing blow into a full combo as well. So I just think that it's a really cool combination of moves, and I'll show you a couple of quick combos that you can get with these equipped. Pretty good damage for no meter at all. Okay, before we get into the second variation, just again, like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content, if you're finding it helpful, if it's bringing some kind of value to you. Also, make sure you leave a comment down below if there is a particular variation that I am not using that you think is really good with the Kitana. Alright, anyway, so with this second variation, we have kept the low fan, because the low fan is just really good. But in addition, we have added the half-born or half-breed stance. And so or half-blood, I don't know, whatever it's called. So basically, this makes her go into this stance where she pulls out Melina's Sai, and then you can do a few things from this stance. So you get access to this new move, which is a mid and does some cool damage. And we'll get to it in a second, but that actually gets a crushing blow, which gets you, in my opinion, Kitana's best meterless combo that she can get, or at least a really good combo route that you can get huge meterless damage off of. So we'll come back to that, but that move is really good. You can use it in combos and get crushing blows with it. But in order to get a crushing blow with it, you have to land 3 of the size. And so she pulls out this sai. If you press 2, she'll throw the sai up. Now you can adjust the sai to go, you know, closer or farther. But really the sai has like tracking. So you see it hit her there. If I back up here, it still hits her. If I'm up here, it still hits her. So it kind of homes in. It has tracking. So it's a really good tool to be using at full screen. You don't want to be standing in this stance for too long. You can press it basically almost like combo speed. You would dial it in. Just do the down back 4 and then hit 2 immediately, and she'll throw it pretty instantly. It has a lot of startup, so you're not going to want to be using this close up. But if you can hit the opponent with 3 of these, then it gives the gutted, which is this move, a crushing blow and gets you huge meterless damage. So it's pretty good for that. You also get a dive kick in this stance. If you press 3, you get the dive kick. And you can also amplify this dive kick, and she'll throw a fan afterwards. So just good to know. Also, you can cancel out of the half-blood stance, half-breed, half-born, whatever it's called. Hold on just one second. Okay, it's called Half-Blood Stance. I was tired of not knowing which one it was, if I was saying it right or not. The Half-Blood Stance, if you get into it and you don't want to use it, you can cancel out of it by pressing 4. That does use some defensive meter, but you know, you can catch opponents off guard. It's a cancel, and so cancels are always good in certain situations, so it's another option that you have. So anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of the meterless combos that you can get using the gutted move that you get out of that stance. It is pretty sick. Or if you want to do something a little more advanced, you can get almost 40% by doing this combo. So you can see that one does almost 40% for no meter and has tremendous corner carry. And if you look down on the bottom left, leaves you plus 39 on hit. So then you basically have time to do whatever you want. So that combo is pretty sick. And again, you have to hit the 3 of these, 3 of the size before you can use that crushing blow. But that's a really sick combo as well. So yeah, this couple of moves, these couple of moves, the low fan toss with the half-blood stance that gives you all those additional options, make for a really cool variation, make for some pretty cool damage that you can get with Kitana, and yeah, just a lot of fun to play. I think with customs, Kitana got a lot more fun. I don't know that she got better, because I don't know that she got that much more better, or she got that much better compared to other characters who got better because they got customs, so I don't know how good she is necessarily, but I do know that she's a lot more fun, in my opinion, than she was before. So try out her custom variations. You might find a character that you didn't used to like. Maybe you do now, which is one of the cool things about custom variations to begin with. So yeah. All right, that's going to do it for Kitana. Have a good one. Be blessed.